Space, the final frontier. This is the 2.5-year journey of the build of the Starship Enterprise. Hello, I'm Chris. This is Gross Models. Welcome to issue 119 of Building the Enterprise-D. In this issue, we've got one metal part, 2 packs of screws, and that's it. But this is basically the final part of the build. I've got the battery pack from before. I've put batteries in it already. So we're going to start off by fitting this to our final piece. That goes on there. 2 of these BM screws will hold that in place. Let me open these up and get that where it needs to be. BM this side, opening that way. So there's 2 of those. And it leaves us with the final screws, which will be holding this panel onto the saucer section. It's on there first. I'm going to need to rearrange the wires inside there as well, inside the saucer section as well, to make sure that there's room for this to stick through. I don't know that it needs this second battery pack. The lights in the saucer section have been quite pleasant and quite bright as it goes. Obviously this will mean that it will last longer, I assume, but I'm not likely to turn it on very much, so doesn't really worry me too much, this particular part. But there we go, that is that on there. Let's move the screws off to the side. I'm going to need, what have we got? 6 of these FM screws. Sorry, not the BM. I need the FM screws to hold this onto the saucer section. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 more of those. Now that should be it. And this should be the last time that I'm putting screws into this model. So next issue is going to be the interesting one where we finish it all off. But for now, that is that. This is obviously going onto the saucer section. Now, I did put it all together last time and took some pictures of it when it would basically finish from the top. And taking it apart again, the saucer section didn't come off very easily, but this bit did. So I'm not worrying about trying to force that off of there, because I'm happy to leave that on there as it is, because I'm going to leave it assembled anyway. So I shall be leaving that like that. I do need to make another little upgrade. I'm going to paint this switch grey, although it's on the underside anyway, but I'll be doing that in between times. So for now, I need to arrange this to fill that gap there. But first of all, we need to plug it in. The wire conveniently has been left hanging. So that goes in there like so. And then makes it a bit brighter. If I unplug it, you'll see a couple of these bulbs go a little bit dimmer. So it's a little bit brighter with that in there. So it does make a difference, just not too much of a difference. So basically I need to arrange the wires that are in there so that fits down in there neatly. And I'll put the screws into that. And then that is the end of this part of the build, I believe. Let me just flick through and check. Yes, that's all I'm doing on this one. So next time we'll be getting everything assembled together. But what I'll do today, I'll get this screwed in and the wires all arranged. And then I shall have a look through the magazine, because there's going to be not much time next time, because it's the big final episode. So I'll see you in just a sec when this is ready, and then we'll have a look in the magazine. Right, I have brought out the grey paint. I forgot to do these before, so I've done those 2 switches on the nacelles now to match them as well. And I have installed and fitted the panel and painted that switch. So now it's a little bit more disguised, and you definitely won't be able to see it, especially when the lights are on. And it's all looking nice. So let me clear the bench, bring out the magazine, and we'll have a look for the final time through the magazine. So here we have volume 31 of the Star Trek Next Generation Fanhome build of the Enterprise-D, the final one. So we'll have a look through this and see. Can't balance that there. Oh well. What we've got the build so far. Only 2 issues of build things. This one that we've just done. That one there. Yeah, batteries fitted into there as well. Next time, we've got the panel to go onto there, the final cover to go over one of the screw holes, and then the decals to fit. There's one to the top, one to the bottom, and 2 on the edges of the saucer section as well. And then we fit the nacelles and everything together. I'll probably do that out of order because it says to leave 24 hours before you peel off the backing plate. So I'll see how I do all of that and see how it goes. But that's that, and then it will be finished just like that. It's quite nice. I'm going to have to find somewhere to keep it because it's worthy of display. But first of all, we'll look through the final ones. What have we got? 716. Thine Own Self. Again, I don't remember many of these final ones. There we go. We've got Masks. I remember Masks. I do remember that one. Eye of the Beholder. Vaguely, it sounds familiar. I mean, it sounds familiar because I'm obviously aware of Beholders, but it sounds familiar. Genesis. Yeah, again, not sure I remember the episode, but it's sounding familiar. I'm going to have to go back and watch them all again, aren't I now? Journey's End is not the final episode. Feel free to read all about that. We have Firstborn, which again, getting towards the end. Bloodlines. I remember Bloodlines. That was a good episode. Ferengi's in there. Emergence. No, I don't remember that. Not sure about anything from the picture on that. That's not jumping out at me. Preemptive Strike. Again, not jumping out at me, but I'm sure it will when I watch it again. There's not that many episodes that really jump out and stick with me. All Good Things is the final episode. I vaguely remember it, but again, I'm going to have to watch it again to make sure. That is a double episode, 25 and 26. May the 23rd, 1994. So, filming this on the 1st of July, 2024. So we're talking about 30 years ago. It's quite scary, but there we go. That's that. You can read all about that if you like on those pages. A bit more about stuff and things from it. And then we get to look at the sphere builder. There are those. Is about the model building. All good things. There you go. And final page about more models of the Enterprise-D. That is that. So another issue done. Join me next time for the final issue, the final build, and we'll see how it all looks once it's put together. So thank you very much for watching. Stay safe. I'll see you soon. Bye bye for now.